the danger of fathers being out of order. Now we see the source. Fathers are, another word for father is what? Source. So the father possessed the source of the family or the pattern of the family. Now those stats are like that in our nation and our nations across the world relative to fathers. They're not just happen to get like that. It was planned by a enemy who was against the creative will, purpose, plan of the Father. You call him the devil. Yeshua says he's the old serpent, who y'all call the devil and Satan. Just like y'all call him Jesus. His name is Yeshua, given to him by his who? Source of Father in the earth when he came in the earth. All right, so the dangers. We're going to look at some of these dangers now. Now, all the stats is going to come from, you can look at one Hebrew word and you'll see why things are like they are in families, in society, on a social structure. And the Hebrew word, ayab, is the Hebrew word for anger. You seeing this? So you got a lot of anger manifesting because of the absence of a father. It's a law. That Hebrew word, ayab, is spelled aleph yud bet. And when you see aleph yud, it's telling us that because something is missing, something is messed up. A vision that was ordained by the Father and sanctioned by the Father is not in place. And because that's not in place, it's out of order, and you're going to have some negative stuff versus some positive stuff. And you see that word aleph yud bet. Y'all get your books and study, so when I point to them, you know what I'm talking about. See it? And then this the word for fathers, aleph bet. You seeing it? This is this aleph yud. All through Scripture, when you see this in original language, you're going to see something out of order because something is missing. So when you look at the Hebrew word ayab, you got this aleph yud bet, and you take this yud out of it, you got the spelling for what? Father. So when the father is missing, you got anger, hatred, hostility. You see it? You got dysfunctional family, immoral sexual behavior activity, people are running after drugs. Remember that 279% stat that that's been put out by secular organizations? Y'all remember that? You have drugs, murder, abortion, high crime, poverty, and corruption because there's an absence of a father in the family, in the community, in the nation. You catching it? That the Scripture told us thousands of years ago what they are recently finding out now. That I don't care how many police you hire, until that father is fixed, you're going to continue to have the same thing because a spiritual law has been set in motion, and the old serpent knew it very well. He is a legalist. This is why he destroys the vision of a father and never allow, if he can help it, a man to never know his purpose and never live a life of order. We want to keep order away from it. All right, here's the other thing, the dangers of father being out of order. Miss Leah, 29:18, the NIV, where there's no revelation, the New King James said, where there's no vision, the people cast off restraint, but happy is he who keeps the law or the Torah. Now you look in the original language, and you look at this phrase, where there is no revelation, and I got it in the Hebrew right here. Y'all seeing it? All right, this, where there is no, all the English word come from this one word right here. And this is the word for revelation, which is hazan. And you're going to have the same thing. Here it is right here. Where there is no, you see it? You see this right here? The aleph yud is there, isn't it? So if I never go to the real language, I don't know this. You're not going to get this from nice grace teaching or getting entertained. You're not going to understand. This is why the Scripture says lack of knowledge is the reason my people are cut off. Because of a lack of knowledge, we're cut off from order, we're cut off from purpose, we're cut off from vision, we're cut off from the lifestyle that we should be living because of a lack of who? He didn't say money, did he? He says, all of you, and where there is no, and there's the bet sitting over to the side, letting us know, olive yet spell father. So where there is no father, and this noon means what? Seed or life. So where there is no father who carried a seed of life on the inside of him, then what's going to happen? Then the people cast off strength, or the people begin as family. Family produce people. In other words, the family is out of order because you don't have a father with what? Vision. seeing it?